Since the dawn of time, the conflict has raged. Nerds versus jocks. Frequently, the jocks have won, but sometimes the playing field between these two groups is leveled. Times like this one. Times like the United Way kickoff.
Okay, you jocks. Because of forces we can't adequately explain, we've been forced to raise money. Together. Now we just need to figure out how to spend it.
Which is why we are giving every single penny to the National Committee for Subatomic Research.
Whatever, nerds. This cash is going through the Home for Wayward Athletes, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Nerds!
Dude, we know they're nerds.
Well, then there's only one way to settle this.
Dance off!
No!
Karaoke!
No!
Archery!
No! We will settle this the way we have always settled things.
Really weird Olympic Games.
But after 4 grueling church camp-like events, no winner had come forth. And so it was clear, these two sad, strange armies would settle their differences with...
A tiebreaker, right?
Yeah, obviously, it's only fair. Nerds!
To the presses!
Okay, gang, the time has come to settle this challenge. You've been working hard all summer long, and now it's time to raise money for the charity of your choice, to decide where that money goes. Now that we're going back to school, we have to set the record straight. The jocks want the money to go for the Home for Wayward Athletes. The nerds want to support the National Council for Subatomic Research? It's up to you to decide where this cash goes. There are 3 rounds in this ultimate tiebreaker. The team with the most victories will be the 2012 winner.
Okay, gentlemen, we really need to win this challenge if we want to keep using the gym at the Home for Wayward Athletes while the school gym is under construction.
Happen. Okay, coach. I know what you're talking about. Those Jillian Michael videos only go so far.
Come on, guys. We can't let these meatheads win. We know we want to give our money to the National Council of Subatomic Research.
Yeah. Oh, that way we can help them raise money for summer camp.
All right, time for round 1. Now that you're all the first round is the ultimate rock, paper, scissors challenge. Nerd Patty. All right, here we go. Ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock, big scissors. Nerds win. Nerds win round 1.
They can read our mind.
Now for the second challenge. Jocks, if you don't win this one, the nerds will take home the money for the National Council for Subatomic Research. The nerds are down 1 round. This round is in a round of extreme, up 1 round. This round is extreme thumb war. Jock Darian, Nerd Dan, center stage, and let's get it on.
Hey, I hadn't been working on these babies for nothing. No, don't just bring it, don't sing it, just come on.
All right, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. Jocks win round 2. Nerds won round 1, Jocks won round 2. It comes down to the last challenge. The hardest challenge yet. This could get ugly.
Let's get him, guys!
Nerd Chris, Jock Pat, center stage. This is a tiebreaker for all the marbles, the big kahuna, the whole enchilada. Now remember, the money goes to the winner of the charity's choice.
Well, don't let, what are we doing? We got
leg wrestling.
Oh, leg wrestling. Don't let these skinny legs fool you, buddy. I won the leg wrestling competition at Google Analytics camp last.
Not a chance, Twerp. These legs of steel will bring home the gold.
Right on the ground, boys. Go!
Wait a second. Why don't we give the money to one group that supports both education and a healthy living? Someone like the United Way of Central Oklahoma.
Huddle up, huddle up, huddle up, huddle up. Horn problem, sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. The jocks and the nerds have come together and decided to give money to an organization that they both believe in. That creates lasting change and makes a difference right here in Oklahoma. The true winner is the United Way of Central Oklahoma. Let's give it a big hand.
Let's talk a little bit about numbers. You heard Brian Gonterman talking about the importance of the United Way campaign and what a success it was last year. Last year, the campaign raised $22.2 million. It was a record. And as you heard several people say, there's over 62 agencies with some 150 programs serving 1 million people through Central Oklahoma. Those are impressive numbers. He talked a little bit about the pacesetter companies, of which we are one, and the importance of us setting the tone for the general campaign that doesn't kick off until September, because we turn in our results of our campaign before the campaign even starts. Last year there were 77 pacesetter campaigns. This year there's 89, which seems like a great head start. But let me tell you the importance of the pacesetter companies. Last year the pacesetter companies, those 77 companies, raised $5.6 million, which was 25% of the entire campaign before the campaign even kicked off. That's the importance of our pacesetter campaign. We have to give the campaign that kicks off at the ballpark in September a great deal of momentum, and it's companies like ours that help them do that. The need has never been as great. I know we probably say that every year, but the need truly has never been as great. With fluctuation in European economies and unemployment still dangerously high and a big election coming up, we're really not going to know what's going to happen until probably after November or maybe even after the first of the year. But this is not a wait and see campaign. The campaign is in the throes right now. We can't wait to see what's going to happen in November, and we really need to step up as a company now. In terms of giving, it's a personal choice. And so we don't make a mandate for you to give. We don't tell you it's a requirement. We ask you to look in your heart and consider giving. And the expression that I like to use, and I've been using the last couple weeks on the campaign trail, is to give selfishly. To give selfishly. Few of us will go through this life without needing some sort of help, without needing some sort of services at some point. It's highly likely that you or your neighbor or someone you know or a family member has already received services at some point from a United Way agency. So give selfishly, because someday you may need those services yourself. You may be asking yourself why we were jocks and geeks and nerds and book fair and things. Well, the whole theme for this year's United Way campaign is back to school. And the slogan is you plus United Way equals a better tomorrow. And I couldn't think of a better way and a more fitting way to end than that. in advance, we appreciate your help. And now we're going to have lunch, which is served right out this way. So please stay and join us for lunch. And thanks again for being here and your participation. Have a good day.
You're doing more filling.
Good, how are you?
Huh? I'm going to stay and have lunch. Okay.